Edu Gaspar just revealed that Arsenal is ready to launch a bombshell bid for the £110 million striker. And star Martin Odegaard reveals the secret behind Arsenal's recent success in front of goal. Watch until the end so you don't miss any detail. But before that, if you're also passionate about Arsenal, subscribe to our channel right now to stay informed about everything happening behind the scenes of the greatest team in the Premier League. And without further ado, let's get into today's top news. Arsenal have now been told that they hold an advantage in the race to sign Victor Osimhen. Arsenal could land the services of Napoli striker Victor Osimhen in the upcoming summer transfer window. It is no secret that the North London club are on the lookout for a new striker. Arsenal have been credited with an interest in Osimhen for some time. Now it seems that they may well be particularly well placed to strike a deal for the Nigerian forward this summer. Although Osimhen recently signed a new contract with Napoli, it is thought that his future lies away from the Serie A outfit. According to Gazzetta dello Sport, Arsenal sporting director Edu is ready to make a move for the 25-year-old, who is also wanted by PSG and Chelsea. However, Osimhen is keen to test himself in the Premier League, giving the Gunners an edge over PSG. He also wants to play Champions League football, making the Emirates Stadium a more attractive destination than Stamford Bridge. However, there are still stumbling blocks present when it comes to getting a deal for Osimhen over the line. Napoli have put a price tag worth around £110 million on the player, which would make him the most expensive signing in Arsenal's history, eclipsing even the £105 million that they paid to prize Declan Rice away from West Ham United in the most recent summer transfer window. Do Arsenal need Victor Osimhen? There is also now an argument that an elite-level, big-name new striker should not be at the top of Mikel Arteta's shorting list. The dynamic on-field relationship that has been struck up between Kai Havertz and Leandro Trossard in recent weeks has coincided with Arsenal scoring a glut of goals. This false nine system is working well for the Gunners at this time, and if it continues to be so effective for the rest of the season, then that may well alter Arteta and Edu's transfer plans. It will be fascinating to see what approach Arsenal take to signing a striker this summer. There are other, more affordable options available to them beyond Osimhen. However, it cannot be denied that the 35-cap Nigeria international would be a hugely exciting addition to Arteta's squad. Last season he fired Napoli to a historic Serie A title triumph, and he has been fairly prolific so far in the current campaign too, with 8 strikes under his belt after 18 appearances in all competitions. Arsenal have been linked with a move for RB Leipzig striker Benjamin Sesko, but a deal may not be easy. The 20-year-old recently impressed in the Champions League against Real Madrid, with his speed, physicality and technical ability standing out, and a £43 million release clause makes him a very tempting option in the market. Arsenal are aiming to add a centre-forward to their squad in the summer, and Sesko would likely be a lot cheaper than Victor Osimhen, but is also far less proven at the top level. Mikel Arteta is not the only manager interested in the Slovenian attacker, as other top clubs are also eyeing Sesko up for a summer move. Clubs eye up Arsenal target Benjamin Sesko. A report from Bild has now claimed that Arsenal, as well as European giants AC Milan and Barcelona, in addition to Manchester City and Liverpool, have all watched Sesko recently with a view to a summer move. His release clause means that no negotiations with Leipzig will be necessary, but if multiple clubs activate it, it will be down to the player to choose his next destination. The report also specifies that Sesko would fit well at Arsenal because of their transfer policy, which has seen Arteta and Edu Gaspar sign a younger profile of player to then develop at the club, with Gabriel Martinelli and William Saliba proving to be very successful. Why Benjamin Sesko suits Arsenal? Arsenal need a different profile within the squad up front, and despite his young age, Sesko is a player who could be a great addition for Arteta. There is little need to put heavy pressure on him immediately, given that Gabriel Jesus, Leandro Trossard and Kai Havertz will also be forward options next season, with Eddie Nketiah expected to leave. However, he can add physicality from the bench that Nketiah lacks, whilst his raw ability to hit shots with power makes him a huge prospect. He has scored 10 goals in 28 games this season, and has the potential to explode in an Arsenal team alongside the likes of top-class creative players such as Martin Odegaard. David Raya has also found success aiming long passes for Gabriel Martinelli to run onto, and a speedy, but tall option in Sesko could open up a new avenue for the goalkeeper to target him with long balls. He would be a cheaper option than Ivan Toney, and one who could become Arsenal's first-choice striker for years to come. Arsenal club captain Martin Odegaard has now opened up about the tactical change that Mikel Arteta made to inspire the Gunners' recent goal glut. At times this season the Gunners have struggled to find the back of the net. In clashes with Liverpool and West Ham United, amongst others, Arteta's side wound up dropping points despite having created more than enough chances to earn a victory. In recent weeks, however, Arsenal have rediscovered their clinical edge. In their last 2 matches combined, the North London club have scored 11 times without conceding once. First, Arsenal achieved a club record 6-0 win against West Ham United at the London Stadium. Then, away from the Emirates Stadium again, they put 5 past Burnley last time out. Odegaard has played a huge role in this sudden surge in goal-scoring form himself. He found the back of the net against Burnley, and against West Ham he produced an extraordinarily creative performance. However, the Norwegian playmaker insists that Arteta deserves credit for these goal frenzies, as the way he has set his Arsenal side up has allowed them to become more prolific. As quoted by The Standard, the 25-year-old midfielder said, "I think that's what we were missing a little bit in the last few weeks before the break. We created so much, but we didn't score the goals. But within the last few games, we've been brilliant in front of goal. We get so many people in the box and so many situations around the box. So yeah, it's been brilliant. Last game was great performance and yeah, we played really good again. We just have to keep going like this. There's a long way to go and we can still improve a lot of things. I think that's the mindset. We just want to keep going and keeping improvement." Martin Odegaard looks ahead to Arsenal's Champions League challenge. Getting more players in the box has clearly done wonders for Arsenal, and beyond Odegaard and Arteta, plenty of credit is owed to Leandro Trossard on Kai Havertz. The absence of the injured Gabriel Jesus has allowed that pair to strike up an effective partnership, and both players have been noticeably more effective and present in the final third in the current system they are playing in together. Jesus has even been warned that the form of Trossard could keep him out of the Arsenal team on a long-term basis. Arsenal's next fixture will see them take on Porto on Wednesday evening, in the first leg of their Champions League round of 16 knockout tie. Arteta has already warned his players that they cannot afford to take the threat that the Portuguese club pose lightly. However, the Gunners will certainly be favourites heading into that clash, and will be aiming to keep their impressive goal-scoring exploits going. Odegaard has had his say on what Arsenal can expect when they travel to Portugal. The former Real Madrid man said, "Champions League is a massive one, so we are excited for it. We just want to focus on ourselves each game, keep improving every game and we will see how it goes. We are in a good moment now. We have to use that momentum, keep building on it and we will see." Well, folks, those were today's news. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay informed about everything happening with our beloved team, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel now and hit the bell so you won't miss any updates. Thanks for joining us, and see you in the next video.